200 years ago, we sent 10 cockroaches to the moon Europa to find out if it could sustain life. When the cockroaches got there, we found out that Europa could actually sustain life. Then, the cockroaches mutated and got to work building the first extraterrestrial vacation location, the Interplanetarium Hotel. So this is the perfect time to say, welcome to Europa!
Yeah!
Hello, my name is Gordon, and I'm going to be taking you on a little bit of an exclusive preview of what you can expect at this grand hotel on Europa. Have you ever wanted to visit a planet far out in the reaches of space, even past the dreaded asteroid belt? Well, you're in luck. The planet Europa is now open to trips for you guys to enjoy. This is the current warmest travel destination of all the galaxy. You can do many things, like stay in your hotel room, play outer space volleyball, drive your car around, or even
Nice idea, Biscuit.
these are all the fun things when you come and visit us on Europa. For starters, let me tell you about some of the activities here. Now, this place has a lot of activities you can do. One of the specialties about Europa is that not only can it sustain life, but the reason it can sustain life is that there's a giant underwater ocean where you can explore, swim, or even play with the little creatures that might be down there. But we don't know, since only cockroaches have been there, and the local population of aliens, but we'll get to that later. So when you pack for your trip, we suggest bringing your most protective bathing suit. I suggest buying a normal bathing suit and then just put on that good old wool winter coat that will definitely not drag you down to the bottom of your weight. I'm definitely a licensed professional. You can listen to me. The thing special about the oceans in Europa is that they're freezing. So we have made special submarines for you, where you can watch from afar as the heat warms you from inside will keep you alive. But sometimes they will let you go out and spray some warm water for you so you can do some swimming. How long this is will be displayed on a timer. It's probably gonna be like 2 minutes or something. But yeah, you can actually swim in these underground oceans. Another thing that helps us live here on Europa is the hydrothermic vents that give us nutrients from way down below. Pure chemicals for you to enjoy in our special cafeteria right on the hotel. They're so healthy for you. Get some classic carbon there. Haha. What are you telling me? There isn't any carbon. We ran out of carbon. How? There isn't even. Okay. Well, okay. Yeah, chemicals. Yeah. Let's hear some reviews. Some reviews from people who have died at this fine dining establishment.
I mean,
Okay, this is cool.
What out now?
what is going on?
Oh! 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 Oh!
Ooh, where am I? Did it work? Well, almost.
I think he's okay. We're just gonna move on. Now, the final thing that helps us live here on Europa is that the atmosphere is made of complete oxygen, which means you don't get any of that pesky hydrogen or nitrogen or carbon in your air. Now, we still recommend some fresh air in a bottle from Earth. We sell them at the counter in the hotel lobby for $59,000. That's such a good deal. O'Hare would be proud. Alright, now that we've gone over some of the main stuff of Europa, wouldn't you love to come here for $1 billion?
Yes.
Great! we're glad you decided to come. Now, I'm glad you already, by looking at this ad, accepted the link and already paid the $1 billion. So let's get into the travel guidance made by our one and only person, Claire. Hello, I'm Claire, and I'm here to tell you about the dangerous but rewarding trip to get from Earth to Europa. The first thing you want to do is get with your buddies in a ship to travel through the cosmos and past the dangerous asteroid belt, where there is a about 67% chance to survive the asteroid belt. Once you land on Europa, you will travel to the hotel by buggy, where you will check into your room and enjoy what Europa has to offer. Then, you will meet with many other groups where you will co-mingle. But be warned, since Europa is an unknown territory, there is prone to battles of any type. So make sure to bring, like, a sword or something. Or if you prefer just jumping on people's heads, that'll work too. We'll end up with a lot of brawls. So make sure to have your game face. And with that being said, you've made it to Europa. Congratulations! We hope you enjoy your stay. Yeah, I'm back. I'm just gonna explain stuff again. Yay! Yay! Don't you love me? You love me! To start off, let's talk about the room and all the parts about it. It's just a normal hotel room. I don't really have to explain this. You've seen it everywhere. Except you get a complimentary spacesuit. Yay! And don't worry about the reviews that say we have a cockroach infestation. They definitely don't have big hands. They can't punch you or anything. Along with that, you can play space volleyball, which I'm not going to explain. This is just volleyball with zero gravity. And just for you to enjoy the new spectacular thing we're doing, we are going to allow you to rent some space on Europa. So yeah, don't be shy. You definitely won't want to do anything to these alien buddies. You can settle on the vast land of Europa, which is home to 3,130 kilometers of space in diameter. It's slightly smaller than our moon, and our moon is huge. We're glad to tell you that the communities on Europa are very nice. The locals are amazing. What locals, you ask? No, they're not cockroaches. They're aliens. These locals are very nice and will definitely not try to hurt you. So yeah, don't be shy. You definitely won't want to do anything to these alien buddies. You can be a good neighbor.
I've never seen black holes seeming this frazzled before. Do you think that thing seems unusual?
And the best thing about this new program is that you can do anything you want because there is no laws, except for that you can't murder anybody and you can't transport Europa's water to the Earth because we need it for money. So there's nothing stopping you from building a giant military base to launch things at Jupiter. Alright, now here to talk to you about the dangers. A lot of money. Pitcher Smith. Hello, my name is Pitcher Smith, and I'm here to talk about the dangers on Europa. Starting off, those hydrochloric vents will sometimes push those chemicals right to the icy surface of Europa, which will cause a lot of damage to you if you happen to step over it, so tread with caution when you're walking around Europa, as suddenly you can be blasted millions of miles into the air from the giant, almost volcano-like explosions. The second thing is that this planet is vastly unexplored, with only about 1,000 kilometers explored. We don't know anything about the other 2,000. there could be other creatures there. Some giant spiders, perhaps, or some other human-like creatures that may explode on contact. Yeah, don't go past the borders, or else you will probably die. But we don't really know what's back there. And of course, everything we talked about before, the freezing temperatures of the water, and the lack of any other chemicals other than oxygen are always something you should prepare for. So make sure to pack all that you need to live a good life. Let's listen to some reviews from some people.
This place is huge! Woo! I knew this would be fun. They told me it wasn't fun at all. So they said it's not fun at all. And I believed them. I was a fool to myself. Oh, and I'm loving this. Whale of a time.
Oh, please, Bossy. Everything is perfectly fine.
So what are you waiting for? Come visit Europa and the Europa Hotel Europa something, and get an amazing vacation that you will be talking about for years to come. Thank you for listening, and good night.